feeling the squeeze these days, financial literacy is a huge issue for New Yorkers. Simple knowledge of it can make all the difference between being able to afford life in the big city versus being forced to sit things out. Joining us now to discuss it is Neil McDonald, CEO of Moomoo Financial. Neil, thank you again for your time. So why is financial literacy so important for people who are just starting out?
Sure. Thank you, Jessica. I'd like to start out by saying, like, investing is not a game, right? It's something that's very, very serious. It's your future. It's your family's financial future. Right. So you have to approach it in a methodical way and teach yourself as much as you can about finance. So what financial literacy will help you to do is show you the difference between what is a smart investment, what suits your portfolio, what suits what your outlook is, and then also what is a risky investment. You know, we hear people say, I got a tip from my cab driver, I got a tip from my doorman, right? That's not smart, right? Okay. That's not building long-term financial success. So really teaching yourself is super important.
Well, what are the first steps for someone thinking, okay, I want to make my first investment? Where should they begin?
Okay, start small. I mean, I think the biggest mistake people make is emotional investing. I make mistakes. I've done this for 35 years. Yeah. I make mistakes every day still. So forgive yourself. You will make mistakes, but you have to try. Your portfolio will be down 10% one day, right? And people panic. So everything's up. Your friend next door's bought this meme stock. It's up 50%. And you have FOMO. I have teenage kids. FOMO is, I know all about that in the household. So it's not sticking to data, right? Sticking to data, sticking to a plan. Okay. So at Moomoo, we have tools to take the emotion out of trading. So we have an AI tool that is just for finance. So if the market's down 10%, you can ask it why. You can look at stock, is this a great investment? Who's buying? Who's selling? And then if you don't want to speak to a bot, we have a community of 27 million people. You can ask questions to who's buying this stock, what do you think? And you'll get responses live from people in Tokyo, people in Toronto, people in Melbourne, people in Hong Kong.
So it takes the emotion out and helps people just stick to the facts.
Correct.
Right? Yes. Okay, that's great. So you spoke to one of the most common mistakes people can make, which is investing emotionally. How can people avoid that in other ways? Using the app, I'm sure, is one big way, but it's just like with anything. How do you take the emotion out of life?
That's tough. So it's using the tools and sticking to data. Okay. But it's also it's about education. So on the app, we have lots of tutorials and videos, and you know, you can learn that way. I don't know about you, I'm not a digital learner. I like to learn by doing.
Me too.
So we have paper trading, which is we give you $1 million of paper money, and then you can transact, you can hone your trading skills, you can build a portfolio. So before spending any of your own money, you can actually practice trading, practice building a portfolio. And then that will give you the confidence to make better decisions when you actually do come to trade yourself.
That's a really smart idea. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't really stick if you're just seeing it on a screen.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. I love that you do that. What kind of resources can beginners tap into to help them learn as they go? You mentioned the paper trading. Are there other things on the app or other ways that people can sort of find support?
Absolutely. Apart from the community we have, when you start off, obviously you try the smaller trades first and you learn as you go. And it's a bit like, I think it's like your health, right? You go to the gym, let those small short-term commitments lead to longer-term returns. So it's never too late to start. Yeah. The risk is not being too late, it's not starting at all.
Neil McDonald, thank you so much. That was very helpful.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
Some good information from my conversation with Neil last week. And for more investing advice from Moomoo, check out our website, cbsnewyork.com.